Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is bloodlust. In a previous video I did some months ago, I talked about occult DNA, which means that the more that you practice magic, you will notice changes in your physical body and with your senses. And I wanted to follow up with that, because I wanted to tell you what to look for. Now, exactly what will you look for? One thing about when you practice magic and particular pantheons that you work with, and it's irrespective of which ones, whether it be African, Greek, Roman, etc., or even Hindu, it does not matter. That is inconsequential. These are the following changes that you can look for. Your body temperature will change. For those who are already hot-blooded, what will happen to them is that they will go through a period of being more hot-blooded. This will intensify, especially at night. It does not matter with the so-called winter months. It does not matter. You will also suffer with insomnia. And you will go through phases where you're very hot and it's just uncontrollable. You know, you can have a fan on and you're still hot, and then you can't sleep, and then you find yourself being distracted with your phone or even television because your brain is all over the place. The second thing that will happen and will occur when you are a practitioner of magic and you go from the so-called dabbler and you go to the serious practitioner, what will happen is that your appetite will change. It will change exponentially. So what will happen is that you will have a craving for certain foods that you haven't eaten in months, maybe even years, but you have a craving for that. And then your sex drive will pick up. You will become more aggressive. I have noticed this. And the difference between that and other people is when I went through my transformation ages ago, I didn't even fight the process. I just let it happen. So those who are asexual or low libido, all of a sudden you're going to become more flirtatious. Now, if you were already a person that was pretty sexual, this will make a huge jump. And you will just be so strong. You want to know the test that you really should do? Look at your hands. And you can look at your eyes. The eyes will change, and it'll freak you out at first, but they'll change. But here's the number one thing. There will be an activation of the Kundalini, which is the serpentine energy. All of a sudden, you will feel in your lower back like something is awake. It'll start out as a lower back pain, but then it'll feel like something's moving up and you'll get the hunch in your shoulders. That's how you know the transformation is taking place. And for those that don't know, the full moon is this weekend, December 19th on a Sunday. Now, I really want to stress this to people, consult your doctor, but this is a time that you don't need any surgeries or dealing with your ovary or your stomach or your womb. And cancer rules the home. So if you really want to restore balance in your home, get you a blue candle, because blue deals with tranquility. If you cannot do that, do white, do your rituals on the full moon, because anything that you really want to happen, if your will is strong, and like I said, your will is dealing with the sacral chakra. That's where your will and intent is at. So when you deal with that, anything that you want will manifest as long as you're true. So when you go through the bloodlust, your mouth can become parched, you'll get thirsty, and everything will start to smell different. Even people in your family, because now your senses are picking up on a whole nother level. If you think someone's talking about you, you actually can hear it. You can actually just be around their presence and their aura, and you could just tell whether or not they like, oh, so this is how they really been feeling all the time, but they just didn't verbalize it. So That's the bloodlust. Your blood will boil. It will get hotter. You will feel more energetic and stronger than other people. This I know from experience. So that is the bloodlust. That is the occult quickening. So with that, I say this. Order of the Red Dragon 2022. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.